Religion equals division, always has, always will. It's insanity, one group always blaming the other group. Look, I would have agreed with you. This isn't really about religion, though. It's really not. Religion is your denominations of Christianity, right? But this is literally when you're likely an atheist, right? Okay? Just taking a guess. Okay, so you would never believe that even though there's all the evidence that the Presbyterians, the Pilgrims, they made covenants with God. Even though to atheists that means nothing, that's literally how you've been given your freedom. And that should be evident in every single way because of what a young country we are, how small we are. We should have been squashed a long time ago next to China, next to Russia, next to India, next to Africa. We should have never been any superpower. Who do you think raised us up? We did that on our own? Think again. Okay? So it does matter. It does. We should always be open to religion. Nobody wants to do this. Nobody wants to have these stupid fights. But the fact of the matter is, whether you like it or not, is that there are radical religions, and Islam is one. It is. Have you ever read some of the Quran? Yeah, it says that infidels should be killed if they are not going to convert. And even once you convert, you should be put into hard labor. So that's not, when they say, oh, these are the radical Islam. No, the Quran itself is radical in that regard, because that in their history, Islam's history, that's what they've done everywhere. So you can sit here and stand on your soapbox and make this argument, and many people from, thousands of years ago would make the same argument. People don't want to have this division. People don't want to have these fights. But it doesn't change the fact that there are religions that literally come into countries, come into continents, and they want to take over and they want to force you into their religion. It's the truth. Christianity doesn't force people. And that is why in Africa, in India, Christians are being killed. I doubt you'd care about that, right? So Islam wants in here too. You think that it's no big deal that they have in Minnesota, or what is it, Minneapolis, anyway? They have the siren that goes off twice a day for the prayer call, to bend and pray to Mecca, to do the bowing. And they've even, in some areas of Minneapolis, have accepted Sharia law. Do you know what that does to women? Women have no rights in Islam. So think again. This is a great argument to stand on and say, I'm on my soapbox and I'm so holier than thou. That Islam doesn't give a shit about that. They don't give a shit if you're Christian or you're atheist. You're going to do it their way. Look at their history. Then come back and try to make this argument. It has nothing to do with religion. Even if there was no other religion in the world, Islam would still come into countries and do it, because they believe that that's what they are supposed to do because Allah in their Quran says so. You just seem to be under this belief that all religions are peaceful. No, they're not. There's a reason that Islam women in these countries where the Muslim Brotherhood is controlling it, or in Palestine, they have no rights. No rights. So think twice before you make this statement, because it's not that simple.